Hello, welcome to your recap. So basically, I'm going to be covering all the entertainment things I did in the year. But I'll go over the noteworthy ones first. I knocked out some stuff in some of the Skylanders games last year, I believe. Just a second, I've got to check through them. Here, look. I'm not going over this stuff. I basically went through a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, basically, I went through a bunch of movies I owned but hadn't seen before the floor construction began, like the floor remodel. Before everything got put away, that was torture. I knocked out some of the Skylanders games. I think okay. The main things I will cover is the stuff I did during the floor build construction. So I took Computer Science 130, which was Linux, and I didn't like it. Grandma was sick early in the year. I believe I can unlock Bloons Tower Defense 5's Mastery Mode at around that time as well. I tried to learn how to use the Unity game engine through the tutorials. I got somewhat far, but didn't fully finish it. I'm going to try to get back to that at some point, maybe this year or next year. Then Easter happened. I think there was a charcuterie board there. I don't remember much. I believe my birthday happened. I got a PS4 on that birthday as well. And I believe around June, I watched through a lot of movies that I hadn't seen but I owned. Some of them genuinely were painful. Also, I decided this year to brave it and include that Wings of Fire thing, and well, I'm currently on an audiobook of it, the last part of Arc 1. I'm not doing the others simply because I don't care to. I skipped to its ending and it was this weird meta, fiction in fiction thing that, was like a fictional encyclopedia and I didn't care. It's I don't care to see the perspective of a 1-year-old. What the hell is this? Or fictional book preservation. Also, I believe I tried to complete some stuff in some of the Skylanders games. I finished off a lot of their nightmare modes, if I recall right, during that year. I knocked out a lot of Smash Bros. Melee, but got interrupted later on. I'll tell you what interrupted it later. And one of my aunts and uncles visited around that time. I forget which ones. My room. Okay, right now we're in the construction point. I played through Shadow the Hedgehog and LEGO Dimensions through the main campaigns fully. I liked both those a lot. Okay, and during this year, I watched through the first 3 eras of Doctor Who and all the supplementary episodes. Basically, it was pretty good. I liked it. There was bad pacing, but then there were some cool episodes. And then the computer broke. And then I learned Unreal Engine, and that went well. I made a game out of it. I made a game in it. Then I had to set up the old laptop with all the files from the computer. And moving those files took an entire month. And getting them all on and set up was hell. Because Steam's Cloud? The Steam Cloud doesn't fully work. To where a lot of stuff from your Steam games isn't all carried over. So you gotta import custom maps and made in the level editor in the game and other bullcrap. It's annoying. I made my first ever video game. The U.S. election happened, and basically this is only here because of all the annoying, manipulative crap that everyone online and some people I know sort of became around that time, like actively wanting to push their anxieties and other crap on me, maybe unknowingly. Long story short, we can fix this. I found a great post online that I think said to put dragons in charge or something. I don't know. I don't know if that would fix it or not. Just a suggestion I found. I finally got rid of the old computer. Then Christmas happened. Okay, the stuff I played through during that year was Space Invaders Infinity Gene. Plants vs. Zombies 2 were flourished until they updated it, and I had to finish it off this year. I couldn't beat the final boss of Plants vs. Zombies 2 Chinese version. I completed the old version of Plants vs. Zombies 2. I messed around with Mugen, and me and Danny tried and failed to beat Minecraft. Finished off the Mario Bros. X fan game. Beat all the Mii costumes, and I made and defeated every Mii costume in Smash Bros. Messed around with character AI. It's surprisingly effective to getting rid of hatred of fictional characters, which I saw people enjoy hating Jar Jar Binks, not like their brain took immense damage and now they're irrationally hating a fictional thing. Apparently that's just how it is, I guess. I bought a bunch of all the Minecraft DLC maps. All the Skylanders hard modes that I did. I guess then I did the Plants vs. Zombies 2 beta levels in the 1.4 version. I did them all in October. I think I watched the Ken Penders interview during that. When I got to Dark Ages, those were tedious. Then I just finished off Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's DLC. I finished off the tabs, Alphas again. Made my first game, beat the Mario Kart 7, and I beat Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's DLC maps. I got Goat Simulator 3 and Sonic X Shadow Generations for Christmas. I bought some Pinball FX tables and played them a bit. I watched through the first 3 years of Doctor Who and the supplementary episodes. I finished off Ben 10. I finished off Gumball and its spin-offs. I finished Batman the Animated Series through with Justice League Unlimited. I did those shitty old 80s Star Wars cartoons, which were droids and Ewoks, during the construction of the floor. That was torture. I watched through the Doctor Who Confidential as well during that time. The Beatles Get Back was boring. I watched the Doctor Who Wilderness and Eighth Doctor eras. I watched through the Fourth Doctor's first showrunner's era, which was when Barry Letts was the showrunner, apparently. I did a binge of the Doctor Who Christmas specials. YouTube recommended me a Ghostbusters Christmas episode for some reason. I watched that too, because Christmas. I watched that old Sonic cartoon. I watched the Narnia 3. I watched the Doctor Who 40th anniversary documentary. A bunch of those DC animated universe movies. All the freaking movies I had to watch before the floor building began to catch up with and finish off the stuff I owned and include bonus features. whatever the hell No Hard Feelings was, I watched that, and the Family Swap, I don't know what those are. I don't know what this thing here about the Cowboy Way is. I watched through all of Samurai Jack and the cutscenes for its finale game. I believe I binged someone's Nintendo Capri Sun's Plants vs. Zombies 1 Let's Play. Pat's Final Theories. I read the Doctor Who comic that I got was the complete new series that I got a while back in 2020 because I wanted to finish it off. A bunch of DVD bonus features. I skimmed bonus discs, those were not fun. Tried a Doctor Who audio story, it was terrible. I watched the Nintendo Capri Sun's playthrough the base game of Plants vs. Zombies 2. There was this weird Willy's Chocolate Experience thing that was just like fake AI Willy Wonka experience that just looked like it was some hut where they'd like kidnap you and molest you or something. I don't know. And they'd do meth or whatever. I don't know what they did. It did just look sketchy. That was 2024. Do you like it? No, well, too bad.